exclusively on Spectrum.
28-14 Saratoga and Shaker in a classic. This is the Della Honda of Glens Falls post-game report. Select from hundreds of affordable, fuel-efficient, and economical Hondas. We encourage you to discover DellaHonda.com. Today on the sideline, Marissa Jacks with a very happy Coach Greg Sheeler.
Absolutely is a very happy coach right now. Greg Sheeler, congratulations, your second championship. What does this feel like?
It was just a total team effort tonight. Yeah, we had a great week of practice, and the kids bought in. And I'm not the best coach in the world. We might not be the best coaching staff in the world, but we had the most coachable kids in the world. And they completely bought into what we sold them this week, and they played a great game.
You told me at halftime there's a lot of football still to be played. How huge was your defense in that second half?
We shut them out. Mike McKellar and our defensive staff did a great job making adjustments at halftime. But really, it was the kids buying into our system, and they just trusted us and believed in each other.
Coach, there was a drive there in the third quarter where it looked like you guys were going to score. Didn't pick up the first. They get the ball. Couple of penalties. They keep moving the ball, but you guys remain composed. What were you thinking in that moment?
We talk about adversity all the time in our program, and we're never too up, never too down. We're just mild-mannered, even-tempered, and we just handle it well. And again, my hat's off to our kids.
Tell me about this young man right next to you, Logan Souza, coming up huge for you guys.
Coach Grimes dressed up as Logan Souza for Halloween the other day. He's our superhero, did a lot tonight. He's had a great game.
Coach, congratulations again. We're going to let you get with your guys. Logan Souza, our player of the game. Congratulations. Tell me about winning a championship, your first here at Shaker.
It feels amazing. There's really no words to describe it.
Now, Logan, I know you and I had talked at the beginning of the season. You were playing a whole lot of defense. Javante Wiggs goes down. You have to play offense. Did you know your number was going to get called so much here tonight?
Tonight, no, I didn't. You know, we have a lot of great backs, a lot of ways to disperse the ball, so for them to call to me, you know, it's an honor.
Let me ask you a question, because there was so much talk about your quarterback, Connor McHugh. He got you guys rallied right before the third quarter was going to start. What did he say to you guys in that moment? Because this was a different team in the second half.
Yeah, he said, you know, we just keep ground and pound, we can't stop. You know, we had to keep going. They were getting tired, and we had to pull away in the end.
Logan Souza, congratulations on the championship. Chris and James, I'll send it back up to you.
All right, congratulations, Logan. Congratulations, Coach Sheeler. Great game, impressive performance. And Logan Souza, as you saw, was our player of the game, and he is our Anderson Boat player of the game. And a reminder, when you buy an Anderson Boat, you're not just buying a boat, you're joining the Anderson Boat family. Souza, what a night.
Tremendous effort from him. 16 carries, 142 yards, 2 touchdowns. That was the first one, 60 yards in the first half. And then this great change of direction, and then he pops off Deion Williams and goes the distance, 60 yards with a mouthpiece dangling down, and that gave him the lead. And that's all they needed, and Shane Lavender obviously added to it, and they won by 14.
Shaker hit some long drives in the game.
There's the Shane Lavender interception.
The Lavender INT put it to bed. They had gone up a touchdown, 21-14 game. It looked like Saratoga was driving, potentially tie the game, and Lavender goes 88 yards on a pick six, and that put it to bed. That was what did it in. And listen, you're talking about a pretty impressive performance. Both of these teams were up to the task in a AA final. We weren't disappointed.
Yeah, I know Saratoga's not going to feel like, oh, you know, we won a consolation prize. We were really good, but they acquitted themselves very well. It took more from Shaker in the second half, and for them to have to dig deep in order to win this championship. And Saratoga's been here 2 years in a row. This is a younger team, a lot of new starters. I mean, they didn't have Wes Eglantine. They lost a lot of key players. Jake Williams and this offense did a pretty good job. Their defense was good. They were a very good team, but Shaker was just a little bit better, and when they needed to make big plays in the second half, they did it.
You saw the big Lavender pick, but there are some other highlights from the second half. We want to show you how we got to a 28-14 final score that saw Shaker knock off Saratoga in the Della Honda post-game report.
Well, this was a big play. This is a 41-yard completion, and it was from McHugh to Reese Nissa, and he breaks away from Williams, gets him down to about the 15-yard line. Toe tie on a fourth down, he gets stopped.
Yep.
So this is at this point it's 14-14, and then Shaker thinks they have a safety here because Williams threw the ball, and there was really nobody there. There was 3 linemen in the middle of the field that he threw to.
I thought they had a safety.
Yeah, and they didn't call it. But what happened was eventually Shaker's defense gets the stop. Shaker gets the offense, gets the ball back, and then you see there McHugh bounces off Deion Williams at about midfield, takes it the distance for 60 yards, the biggest offensive play of the night. And then when Saratoga thinks they're poised for a tie potentially with a touchdown and an extra point, Lavender steps in front, 89-yard touchdown on the return, and a great block that gets lost in the shuffle by Rafferty to help spring him the last 50 yards. Of course, he gets the penalty at the end of it, but it was okay. It was a solid splash. You might have to run for that one.
Gondo almost got one at the goal line.
Yes, he did.
To make it a little bit more interesting.
Douglas and Dorsalis and Lavender are unable to get it, and then you see there the little bit more water added to Greg Sheeler's resume tonight.
As if it wasn't wet enough on the field, Sheeler and company took a bath afterwards, but one they'll take 10 times out of 10. Shaker wins the AA championship. The final stats, a reminder, we're not done yet. One more game to go in the season for us. It is tomorrow night up the road at Shenendehowa. It is the Section 2 Class A championship game. Should be a good one just like this.
Spartans are going to win.
Yeah, I like the Spartans in that one. Burnt Hills and Queensberry. We had them on our air earlier this season. They'll play for the right to move on to the state tournament tomorrow night at 7:30. Thank you for being with us tonight. For James Allen, Marissa Jacks, the entire Spectrum crew, I'm Chris Watson. Once again, your final score from UAlbany. It's Shaker 28, Saratoga 14. The Blue Streaks on top of the AA A's for the second time in school history. Good night, everybody.